Generators and supplemental warming and or cooling centers are necessary for communities that have historically been neglected because they'll never see recovery. They're stuck in a pattern of relief and rescue. When the lights go out, when the power goes out, people need somewhere to go. And oftentimes we know that in the summer months and in the winter months, they don't have enough in their homes, even when the power is on, to stay warm or stay cool. And so having somewhere to go, having a supplement as a distribution point to provide winter coats, blankets, additional resources so that they can survive and make it to the next day is imperative.
That's wonderful that you have a generator coming to the Cashman Multi-Service Center, but what about the other multi-service centers? Fine, something wasn't done yesterday. I can't do anything about yesterday. It took care of itself. But what are we doing today going forward? And that's what we all have to look at. We have to look at the most vulnerable out here who have space heaters, okay, that don't have public transportation, that have needs. They are food insecure. The flooding is happening in our community, as you know. Flood mitigation is needed. We have to have the county and the city working more closer together to address these communities. Because whenever we have a disaster, the affluent have insurance. They have parachutes. They have something that will slowly get them back on their feet. The residents that have no parachutes free fall, and a lot of them have nothing else, nothing to fall back on, but one another and community leaders to help them come along.
One of the worst issues is safety. Okay, you can put that with law enforcement, and the reason, my opinion, that is like it is because law enforcement entities don't work together. They keep saying we don't have enough police. Yes, we do. You have HPD, you have Harris County, you have constables, you have Metro, you have University Police, you have HISD Police. All of those agencies are in the city and in the county every day, all day, and they don't work together. We have enough if they would do what they're supposed to do. Just like the issue about the young student got killed at Nilby with the train.
Yes.
We've been advocating for train pedestrian crossing for decades. This isn't nothing new. That kid wasn't the first one to die or get injured. This has been going on for decades. Now, they talking about building $6-7 million bridges. Okay, where you gonna get the money from and how many schools you gonna build the bridges at? You don't have that kind of money. But what they could do would be common sense. You have HISD police. Why can't you put a police there at that crossing in the mornings and in the evenings when they come to school and they go home? When I was going to school, we had crossing guards. What happened? And that's a lot cheaper than trying to build a bridge. But they don't think like that.
Wow.
See, that's a solution to save money.
Right
they
there.
already on the payroll. You have HPD mobility officers. Have you seen them? They take care of the traffic and the public, so the police officer can go elsewhere when there's a traffic incident at certain locations and certain times. They used to be on scooters. They got them out of scooters and put them in vehicles because it was more safer. You can even do that. It's on a Metro route. Metro can do it. Put an officer there, just like HISD is their schools. They can do it. Simple solutions.
Well, it has to be a more common sense approach. Again, The trades that we had free in high school, now you have to go to community college and pay for them, or go to prison and get them for free. That doesn't make sense. People come out of prison with degrees. People come out of prison learning how to do plumbing, how to do electrical, how to do construction, but you don't have it in the schools? That doesn't make sense. The two biggest deals now, money-making schemes right now, prison and charter schools. Prison and charter schools. And most of the time, the charter schools prepare you for prison. It's just, they just take a head count, you know? I actually worked at a charter school before doing security before, and somebody might be braiding hair over here, somebody might be playing dominoes over here, somebody might be playing cards over here, so it teaches nowhere to be found, you know? So that doesn't make it, but it has to be a more common sense approach. Holding ourselves accountable to hold the elected employees accountable, right? If you look anywhere, you go to any meeting where it's elected employee there, people are just gonna be sitting there looking crazy, not asking any questions, this and that. Then they might get up, take a picture with them, line dance with them. But once they gone, we still have the illegal dumping. We still have the drainage issues. We still have the infrastructure problem. We still have the lack of sidewalks. We still have the lack of speed humps. We still have the gentrification. So we got to do a better job of holding people accountable. It's going to take a common sense approach to do that, though.